Hi everyone, and welcome to my second video blog. So why did I choose the Evoca Clinic for my surgery? So I suppose about a year ago my journey began as I started researching the different clinics available in Ireland who perform abdominoplasty and muscle repair. So the different places that I went to were good and they all seemed very professional and had been open for a number of years and had lots of success stories, etc. But one thing that I did notice and that I had been warned to inquire about was that often there are a few surgeons in some of these clinics who aren't actually registered with the Irish Plastic Surgeons Association. So that's a little bit concerning. Now, there are surgeons there, sure, and they can perform operations, but it's not necessarily in the area of reconstruction. They can have all the initials after as part of their title, but unless they're actually registered with the Irish Plastic Surgeons Association, I think it's a little bit risky to be thinking of having a surgery there. So I would definitely urge you to do your homework if you are considering it. So when I went to the Evoca Clinic for my first consultation, I was a little bit apprehensive, a little bit nervous, but as soon as I walked in, I felt very welcome with Kim and Zara, who were very welcoming and professional, and I felt very at ease quickly as I sat in the waiting area. It almost felt like being in a beauty spa. The decor and cleanliness actually of the place as well really stuck out to me. So for my first consultation, I met my surgeon and he was wonderful. He listened to all my concerns. I didn't feel rushed at all. He had a look at my tummy and said I was the perfect candidate for the surgery, assuring me that he could sew up the hernias, give me a full muscle repair and tuck. He also showed me some previous patients before and after pictures, so that was very helpful just to get an idea of how big the scar will be, etc. So he went through the risks and complications with me, and that was great. I love having all the information. For some people, I suppose it might be a little bit scary knowing all the things that could potentially go wrong, even though they're few and far between, but they do need to make you aware of the risks. But for me, I really do love to know all eventualities and a little bit of a control freak, but anyway. So all in all, the consultation lasted about half an hour, and you're basically given a 2-week period after your first consultation called the cooling off time. And in that time, you can kind of process the information that you've been given and decide whether you want to go ahead with the procedure or not. So after the 2 weeks passed, I compiled a very lengthy list of questions and booked in again to see the surgeon. And he was very good. He went through all the different things that I was concerned about and all the different questions that I had. And again, the consultation lasted about half an hour and I didn't feel rushed at all. I went away feeling very confident in the surgeon and very happy to proceed with the procedure. So my operation date is the 15th of May, so only a few more sleeps now. So I suppose another thing that I found really good about the Evoca Clinic was when I went for my pre-op kind of question and answer and medical history and bloods, that the nurse was really wonderful. She went through everything very slowly with me and made sure that I was understanding all the different things to expect on Monday, and that was great. In particular, I'd been on a Facebook group of people who are getting the surgery or are thinking about it, and people are talking about these compression garments and binders, and honestly I didn't really know what to expect. So I asked the nurse if she would mind getting a binder that I'd be wearing and just showing me what it looks like. So she was really good. She went off and found it for me, and I was envisioning a kind of Kim Kardashian style corset waist training thing, but actually it's more like bicycle shorts or Spanx maybe. So not as anxious about that now that I know what to expect, so that really helps. I've never been rushed during the entire process, and I think that really helped, in me feeling relaxed leading up to surgery. I like that I know exactly what to expect and I feel very prepared. Honestly, I feel like I should be a little bit more nervous than I am. Last thing, I was given a really good tip from someone about getting different types of pillows. And so I've been on a mad one on Amazon, and I've gotten a wedge type thing. So I'll be sleeping upright for the first week or so. So I'll show you now. It's a wedge and it goes behind you in the bed so that you're comfortable sitting up. Then the other one that I have is this one, and that's for your legs and your knees. So yeah, again, feeling very prepared, maybe even a little bit too prepared, but countdown is on. I don't look nervous now, but maybe this face is going to change in a few days. Tune in for the next one.